Hey guys, it's MTG Gnome. I just wanted to make a quick video. We got some really new exciting news about a new format called Alchemy coming to Arena on December 9th, so really soon. It's going to be a digital only format, and it's going to run alongside Standard. I'm not going to get too much into the details because there's a lot to unpack, as you can see here, but I'll leave the link below to the article and you guys can check it out yourselves. Now, the reason it's so exciting is because they're actually bringing 63 new cards to Arena, and some of them are legendary, so we can make commanders out of them in Historic Brawl. So I'm pretty excited about that. When it launches, we will get 3 Alchemy boosters, 6 rare Alchemy individual card rewards, and a mythic rare Alchemy card. That's pretty good. You can read the frequently asked questions down here. I'll leave the link below and you guys can check it all out yourselves. Really interesting stuff. What I wanted to go through was some of the new cards that we'll be seeing actually in the new release, and we're getting these next week, December 9th. So let's just go through it real quick. So we have Captain Eberhard. He's a 1-white legendary creature, human soldier. He's a mythic. He has double strike. He's a 1/1. Spells cast from among cards you drew this turn cost 1 less to cast. So cards that I draw cost 1 less to cast this turn. It's pretty good. And spells cast from among cards your opponents drew this turn cost 1 more to cast. Any card that they draw is going to cost 1 more, and it's going to cost us 1 less. That's pretty exciting. I think we're gonna be seeing this a lot in Historic Brawl. For the blue cards right now, we have Absorb Energy. 1 double blue. Instant. Counter target spell cards in your hand that share a card type with that spell perpetually gain. This spell costs 1 less to cast. Counter an instant. All your instants in your hand cost 1 less to cast. Counter an enchantment. All your enchantments cost 1 less to cast for the rest of the game. Well, all the cards that are in your hand. Next we have Geist Channeler. 1 in a blue. Human Wizard. Just a regular creature. When Geist Channeler enters the battlefield, choose an instant or sorcery card in your hand with mana value 3 or greater. It perpetually gains. This spell costs 2 less to cast. Oh yeah, it's a 1/3. So your Allrun's Epiphany costs 5. Your Chemister's Insight costs 1 in the blue. I see this card being really good. Your River's Rebuke costs 4 mana now. So you have a 4 mana bounce all your creatures your opponent's controls. Just really good value. We have Patient Zero. It's a 1 in a black zombie, a regular creature. Lifelink, 2/2. Damage isn't removed from creatures your opponents control during cleanup step. If your opponent is swinging with a big 11/11 and you're just chump blocking away, that damage that they receive from those chump blockers never goes away. Unless they have to do a Patient Zero. I think these cards are doing something really exciting, and I think it's going to refresh a lot of the stuff that we've seen. Next we have red. We have Turoffs Decipher for 2 in a red, haste, human warrior, 3/3. Whenever Turoffs Decipher attacks, conjure 4 cards named Lightning Bolt into your library. This is really cool. This is really exciting. He has haste, so you drop him, he attacks, 4 lightning bolts go into your library. Yeah, they don't go into your hand or you don't cast them, but they go into your library. So if you're running a deck that needs some good targeted damage, hey, you can get those lightning bolts in your deck. It's a good way to get your deck count up too. Hey. Playing a mill deck, you never know. Next we have Ishkana Broodmother. Has reach, 3 and a green, legendary creature, spider, 3/5. Other spiders you control get +1/+2. Pay 1 and a black or green. Exile 2 cards from your graveyard. Draft a card from Ishkana's Broodmother's spellbook. So I'm not going to go through each of them. I'll put them up on the screen here. You can just check them out yourselves. I don't think there's anything too crazy here. Just a bunch of spiders. Hatchery Spider is a rare, but I don't know how good it is. I haven't really seen it played. Yeah, I mean, it's not really nothing too crazy. We'll see how it works. It could be an interesting spider commander. The spellbook is there for extra value, but you can just play Spider Tribal and see how well that goes. But it's pretty good. It gives your spiders a good buff for 4 mana. And it's a good 3/5 on its own. So we have another Gitrog, Horror of Zava. He's a legendary creature, so you can make a deck out of this. 2 black green, Frog Horror, 6/6. So 4 mana, 6/6. He has Menace. At the beginning of each combat, if Gitrog is untapped, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If they do, tap Gitrog, then seek a land card and put it into your battlefield tapped. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, it perpetually gains black, green, tap it, sacrifice this land, draw a card. This is good. It seeks a land from your deck and puts it on the battlefield. Any land. I think that's just really good, and it prevents you from getting mana flooded because you can just pay the mana cost and sack the land to draw a card. It's not as broken as the old Gitrog, but hey, that's a good thing, isn't it? And then we have Begin Anew, 2 green, 2 white, sorcery, destroy all creatures. Creature cards in your hand perpetually get +1/+1. It's a pretty weird one. It's in the token colors, so the creatures in your hand get 1/1/1/1. Could be interesting. We'll see how it plays out. And we have Ominous Traveler. For 2 mana, when Ominous Traveler enters the battlefield, draft a card from Ominous Traveler's spellbook. That card perpetually gains. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast a spell. And when you cast a spell, return a creature named Ominous Traveler you control to its owner's hand. And here's the Ominous Traveler spellbook. So I'm going to put these cards on screen too. Dominating Vampire, Vampire Socialite, Stormheart Bloodchief Thief, Falcon Wrath Pit Fighter. So vampires, you got the werewolves, you got your spirits. Oh, guess I gotta scroll down a little bit. Oh, and you got your zombies. Spirits, zombies, werewolves, and vampires. So it's not that bad. We'll see how it plays out. And as for the land, for right now, Forsaken Crossroads enters the battlefield tapped. As Forsaken Crossroads enters the battlefield, choose a color. When Forsaken Crossroads enters the battlefield, scry 1. If you weren't the starting player, you may untap Forsaken Crossroads instead. Tap it, add 1 mana of the chosen color. I think this is pretty good. Don't know if it's going to be auto-include in all that decks, but well, we'll see how it goes. If you're not the starting player, you untap it. Pretty good way to make going second not feel as bad. So that's the cards that, so far, that have been released that we are getting. That's the video, guys. I just wanted to release it to let you guys know what's going on. Yeah, let me know in the comments below how excited you guys are for the new Alchemy format. Are you going to be playing Alchemy? I'm probably going to try it out. Before I made Historic Brawl videos, I would actually really enjoyed Standard, so I'll probably give it a try. I'm always down for new cards and stuff, so I try to get these videos out when I see them. I was taking a nap earlier. Naps are good. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one.